Welcome back to Good Day Chicago. It is another Orange Friday here on the Plaza. We have so much fun planned for you this morning. I've lost count. How many of these have we done now?
11 now.
How many?
11?
11 now.
11 times that we've had so much fun, and today it's going to be even more fun.
Yeah, we are in the presence of music greatness. Two-time Grammy Award winner, Rhymefest, is joining us this morning.
Oh my gosh, the amount of talent this morning on the
Right?
Plaza is incredible. Now, Rhymefest, he's wrapping up a teaching seminar at the University of Chicago, and he's also working on a new album that he's getting ready to release. Can you imagine getting a class from Rhymefest?
Listen, we are in high cotton this morning. We want to say good morning to you.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yes, yes.
We're going to add in a little extra stuff here other than just the interview here because, you know, T over here said he had bars.
Look, I got bars. I would say it like this. Plain white tees, that's a tough act to follow. Home of the Bears and it doesn't ring hollow. Over the fire and this is not Chicago. Fox 32, the heartbeat of Chicago. Look, I love being here. Thank you for having me.
He's the new voice of Fox 32.
That's just off the head. That's just off the head. Off the head.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, if I had time to write it, we get our award for it.
We're
But
bringing you
that's
back.
just off the
We're
head.
bringing you
I
back.
would say that's a touchdown. But all right, we got to talk to you about what you have going on. What's been your experience like, teaching the seminar at the University of Chicago?
Well, you know, really what it is it's the Pritzker Axelrod Institute of Politics. And I've come in as an artist to show the intersection between art and politics, how we can leverage art, culture, as currency for social and political justice. So over 7 weeks, I've been working with students, showing them examples of how to use their art as leverage for social and political justice. Quick example.
Yes.
Stevie Wonder made a song called the Happy Birthday Song. They have been trying to get a national Dr. King holiday pass for 15 years. It wasn't happening until Happy Birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy. That song.
And today's actually my birthday.
Hey, that song right
really
there
a birthday.
can get a holiday pass.
Yes.
And we're showing that intersection.
That's
so
awesome.
true. There's a deep history with music and activism. James
Exactly.
Brown, I'm black and I'm proud is what I'm thinking of right now.
Puffy, vote or die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there are a lot of ways artists can use their art other than just making money. They can actually grow community.
But how did that come together? Because that's actually genius.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, how did you get involved with that?
Well, you know, there was a woman named Robin Ruth Simmons, who's a city council. She was a city councilman in Evanston. She had got a reparations bill passed, and she had did a fellowship at the Institute of Politics and recommended me next. And so it was her recommendation that made Axelrod and Pritzker say, "Hey, okay, tap that guy."
Passing the baton.
Get some details on your upcoming album. Who are you collaborating with? When can we expect it?
Yes, so I love the Bears, I love the Bulls, but this project is coming out through the Golden State Warriors. So when we talk about how to make creative collaborations, I didn't want to do a project through a record label or the industry. I wanted to really do it through an entity where I can make impact, not just get streams or sell records, but how can we do something that makes impact? So the new project is called James and Nikki. It's about a conversation between James Baldwin and Nikki Giovanni. And we took that conversation between them and we put rhymes and beats. It's not even an album. It's like an audio book with rhymes and beats.
They have enough to give you all the content.
Yeah, and they had all the content, and all we did was put contemporary. It's about our interpersonal relationships, community relationships, and how we can come together in love.
That's going to be good.
Okay, can I just say, I love your spirit. I feel you. I really do. I feel you. What do you want to say to the young people who might be out there? You know, I mean, they look up to you. You're an inspiration. And as I said, you're just oozing with positivity. So what would you like to say to our viewers?
To all of the viewers, all of the young people, if you love art, if you want to be big in a career in art, begin with authenticity. Don't put on a mask for anybody. Show up as yourself and you'll be successful.
Good morning.
morning, this is where the big event is happening. It's something new in our high school pep rallies because they are winding down fall sports, going into winter sports, and doing something special for the community. We've got Coach Miller with us and his Tars. You've done a great job this season. Tell me about your football season.
Well, this season was actually a success for us this year. We started off 2-7 last year. We came back and we rebounded back and finished 6-2 this year. The season, only this disappointing part, we didn't have a long run in the playoffs. Otherwise, we did well. I'm very proud of my guys. They came together as a band of brothers. We did well. We're coming back. We're looking forward to big things next year. A lot of guys are returning, but I'm very proud of them. And overall, I appreciate everything else.
Well, let's talk about Armin Kelly's distinction because that's what we're all about, too.
Armin Kelly is one of our young champions out here. He's done very well. He ended up being an academic all-state qualifier, which means he's one of the best recognized athletes in the state academically and also, athletically.
Wow.
We're looking for big things for him. He's only a sophomore this year. We look for him to come back next year and do bigger and better things for us.
You're going to be the leader. How do you feel about the school and the opportunity? This is selective enrollment, so you choose to be here.
Yeah, it's a very nice environment. Teachers are very helpful. Everything is going smooth. All the work pretty much. It's hard, but you got to do it to get by and get good grades.
Yep, that's the lesson. Thank you so much. I got to talk to the principal, Miss Flatt, because you came up with this idea to give back to the community, and we're getting ready for a big assembly.
Yes, so we are anchored in excellence here at South Shore. That is our motto. And one of the facets of excellence is making sure that we're giving back to our community. So we've asked our students to bring in canned items today for Tars Giving. As we enter the Thanksgiving season, we've also asked them to start bringing clothing donations in. And we're supporting the church up the street from us. It's half a block away, United Methodist. They have a food pantry every Friday. So the items donated today will take over to the food pantry this afternoon. And then the coats and clothing items that are brought in, we will provide to them throughout the winter season. And Coach Miller has some dedicated football players who actually do laundry for us. So they're going to launder those items for us before we donate them so that everything that we provide to our community who is either without homes or struggling this winter season has wonderful clean clothes from us that are gently used from our students.
Nice, so nice. Hey, Coach, can you give us a little pep right here as we go into the day?
All right, guys, bring it in. 1, 2, 3, come on, Tommy.
That's so wonderful. We're going to send them on their way because they're getting ready for a big assembly where all the teams will come into the gym. Whew, that gave me chills just now.
Welcome back. We have been enjoying you guys all morning long. The Plain White Tees right here in our studios outside Fox 32 Plaza. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Let everybody introduce yourselves first.
Hey, I'm Tim.
I'm Tom.
I'm Mike. I'm DeMar.
All right. Well, great to have you guys here.
Good to be here.
You are local Chicago. Tell us all about it, how it all got started. I remember the first time I heard Hey There, Delilah. And it was stuck in my ear. And I remember thinking, this is the most beautiful song. Was that the breakout?
Yeah, well, it was like a 10-year overnight success. Yeah. We were a band for 10 years leading up to Hey There, Delilah. But, of course, that's the one that really blew us up. So,
yeah, and so you guys have been having hit after hit after that. What has the career been like for you? And what does it mean to have this amazing support from, people who love you, people who are from your hometown area?
Definitely being from Chicago, I think, helps. We grew up just going to shows all the time. Chicago is the best city in the world. So yeah, that's always cool. And this weekend we're putting out a brand new album today. And we're playing Subterranean in the city tonight and then Dirty Nellies tomorrow in the suburbs. So we're doing like a little hometown takeover show.
I can't believe it.
Giving
That's
some
awesome.
love back to Chicago. We're so excited.
New album. You must be so excited. What's the name of the album?
The album is actually, it doesn't have a name. It's like a self-titled thing.
Oh, okay.
Just a T-shirt on the cover. We've never done that before. Plain white tee.
Well, that says it all, doesn't
exactly,
it? Okay,
exactly.
What's been the most exciting thing about your rise to fame, would you say?
Oh, man.
Besides being on the Fox 32 Plaza.
Well, this is the highlight right here, obviously. Going to the Grammys was pretty amazing. We were sitting right across the aisle from Ringo Starr at the Grammys.
Wow.
Come on.
Did you
Doesn't
get
get much cooler
him?
than that. You know what? We did say hi. I shook his hand. Super nice guy. Highlight of my life for sure.
When I asked that question, you seemed like you had something you wanted to say. Was there anything particular that stood out for you?
No, the Grammys, all the successes that we've had have been really great. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so I love this. You guys are all from Illinois. You're from Santa Barbara. So I asked him, what the heck is a Santa Barbara guy doing out here? This is rough.
What, the weather? The weather is rough for me. I live in Texas now, so it's feels even colder here.
So do you guys have any plans to announce a tour in addition to this beautiful new album?
So we literally just announced a tour.
Woo!
That, it's a winter tour. It's called the Fired Up Tour. And obviously we're playing Chicago tonight, so that's not a date on the tour. But yeah, we're going all over the country. January, February, we're doing Brazil in March. Yeah, never gone to Brazil, so that'll be fun.
Oh my gosh.
That'll be a little bit different weather-wise, I think. That'll be nicer.
Well, congratulations. Maybe after Brazil, you can come back and be back on the plaza with us. We are so excited to have you guys on. We've all been fanning out. Here's the information for your performance tomorrow right there. But in the meantime, we're going to leave you with a song from the Plain White T's. Tell me what you're playing.
Yeah, we're going to play another one off the new album that just came out today. This is called Fired Up.
Take it away.
I'm fired up and I feel a lot better now. Sun coming up and I feel like going out. Fill up my cup and I smile when I look around. If you're feeling what I'm feeling, sing it with me now. I'm fired up and I feel a lot better now. Sun coming up and I feel like going out. Fill up my cup and I smile when I look around. If you're feeling what I'm feeling, sing it with me now. I forever wanna feel like my head's up flying in the clouds. I forever wanna feel like I feel, and I never ever wanna come down. I'm fired up. Ooh. I'm fired up. Ooh. I'm fired up. If you're feeling what I'm feeling, sing it with me now. I'm fired up and I feel a lot better now. Sun coming up and I feel like going out. Fill up my cup and I smile when I look around. If you're feeling what I'm feeling, sing it with me now. I forever wanna feel like I'm hyped up surfing on the crowd. I forever wanna feel like I feel, and I never ever wanna come down. I'm fired up. Ooh. I'm fired up. Ooh. Yeah, I'm fired up. If you're feeling what I'm feeling, sing it with me now. I feel so bright, no rain, inside. I'm good, alright. If you're feeling what I'm feeling, sing it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. If you're feeling what I'm feeling, sing it with me now. I'm fired up and I feel a lot better now. Sun coming up and I feel like going out. Fill up my cup and I smile when I look around. If you're feeling what I'm feeling, sing it with me now. I'm fired up and I feel a lot better now. Sun coming up and I feel like going out. Fill up my cup and I smile when I look around. If you're feeling what I'm feeling, sing it with me now. I'm fired up. Ooh, I'm fired up. Ooh, I'm fired up. Ooh, yeah, I'm fired up. Ooh, I'm fired up.
The Plain White T's firing us up on the Fox 32 Plaza here on Orange Friday. It is time for dinner and a movie, except this week, not really, right?
Yeah, so this is one of my favorite segments that we get to do every couple of weeks, but we kind of wanted to shake it up and do something a little bit different because we're going to check out a big title heading to the small screen.
And what would that be?
We're going to check out the new season of The Crown.
I'm afraid, Your Majesty, interest in the princess's private life is unlikely to die down anytime soon.
We've been doing dinner and a movie for a few years now, so we thought this week we'd shake things up a bit.
We are doing what we are now calling tea and a television series because we're not doing a movie.
We're doing the final season of The Crown.
2 women running the shop. That's the last thing this country needs.
Perhaps that's precisely what this country needs.
The Crown, you think British royalty, right? So I get to pick the restaurant, and I'm thinking, what can we do for the Crown? How about afternoon tea? So
Fox wouldn't send us to London, so we're doing the next best thing.
that is London House.
It really is the perfect pairing to do the Crown. Kind of gives you sort of that royal experience. And I was telling you, I'm a bit ignorant in terms of how this works. I've never really done tea. I don't know what it means to have tea other than just drinking tea, but it's a lot more than that.
Oh yeah, it's a lot more than that. So tea basically is snack time because some British royalty around 4 o'clock was hungry and started having her people bring her stuff.
As one does.
It became afternoon tea, and so consider it as a snack time, but wait till you see what we're gonna get. And you gotta start with tea.
All right, bring it up.
And the man himself, Roshan, is here to tell us all about it. What have you got for us?
Welcome to London House, Chicago.
Ooh, look at that.
Even the pour is nice.
It's a beautiful pour, right?
Thank you.
And I got a different tea than you did, Jay,
Yeah.
because there's many options to choose from.
And I took your suggestion because you're a man who knows what he's talking about.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Now, if you want, Jake, though, there's sugar if you'd like. There's honey. Okay, if you want that in your tea. Otherwise, you can just drink it as is.
I'm going to drink my tea like I drink my whiskey, just straight out of the glass.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you say cheers.
I'll highly recommend you to use like a straight. It's
Yep.
super smooth, yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, that's good.
Isn't that good?
That's very good.
God save the Queen.
Okay, Jake, so we have had the tea, but now comes the fun part. Chef Taylor is here to tell us what this is all about. Thank you. This is absolutely gorgeous.
Yes, this is our afternoon tea. These items that we have here are both savory and sweet. Start down here, we got the Peking duck spring roll with hoisin sauce. We also have our butternut squash soup sitting there in the middle. We have our spanakopita on the end there too, all hand-rolled, hand-filled. Now, star of the show. We got our s'mores macaroons over here and our pumpkin pecan tarts.
Wow, I mean, besides this, you have so many other items too that people can order.
Yes.
So tell us about those other items.
This is our featured pretzel charcuterie board. We have pretzels that are made in-house from scratch every single day. We have our salami, and we have prosciutto, and we have bresaola in there as well. And then you can upgrade here for beer cheese on the side for $5. And back here is our brand new French onion soup, cooked to perfection with some veal stock in there. It is very, very rich and very, very cheesy.
Now we're going to give it a shot.
I'm going to relax with this cheesecake in my mouth.
That's stunning.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
So good. Oh, wow. I'm stealing your donut.
The Crown is a unique experience as you watch it throughout because early in the show, when it's different actors playing younger versions of these characters, I watched it more to sort of learn things about them.
History.
And it was history, you know? At this point, I feel like we're in the timeline where most of us know what happened around here, and we're now just sort of seeing recreations of things that we're already familiar with. So it's a different experience, but it's incredibly well made, beautifully shot, and all of the performances. There's a reason that all these performances are nominated for Emmys, win Emmys. It's because the casting is absolutely top-notch.
I have to say, there are parts that, you know, living through this,
Sure.
And Americans have always been obsessed with the royals. There are things I feel like I've learned from this series that I would not have known otherwise. What, 2 thumbs up?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this show. There's a reason it is one of Netflix's most popular shows because it's just very good.
Okay, what'd you think about tea?
I'm in.
Right?
Count me in as an official
so
tier.
We want to thank London House, Chicago, for this amazing tea. Again, remember, this is in the lobby. It's not on the rooftop. It's a really special thing to do with your family. They have the adult tea, the children's tea for afternoon tea. And, of course, if you don't want to do tea, it's a great place just to come for lunch.
Pinky out, Sylvia. Pinky out. For the love of God, pinky out.
In this season of family, togetherness, food, and bounty, one organization is making sure no one is left out. Project Hood already provides mentorship, training, and community resources for residents of Woodlawn and Inglewood as well.
And now that special organization is trying to also help those who are less fortunate. And the man who started it all, yes, Pastor Corey Brooks joining us now, the founder of Project Hood. And thank you for coming out and joining us on our plaza. We are so honored to have you here. We feel like we're close to you already because we watched you months on the rooftop.
Absolutely,
exactly,
in person,
right?
yes, not virtual.
Yep. And here you are, always giving and trying to help people. And now Project Hood is saying, let's see what we can do for the less fortunate during Thanksgiving. Tell us what you guys are up to.
So tomorrow we're giving away 5,000 turkeys with all the fixings, canned goods, cornbread, all the things necessary to help a family have a great Thanksgiving. We're really excited about it. People are going to start lining up. We're giving away at 10. All they have to do is drive up, pop their trunk, and we're going to fill it up with food and be a really good blessing to a lot of people.
That's awesome. You got canned cranberry sauce in there too?
Absolutely. You got to have cranberry sauce.
You got to have that. Do you need volunteers? How can people at home?
Yes, we need volunteers. They can go to projecthood.org, and you can find out all the wonderful things that we're trying to do. It's going to be a great day. Cars are going to be backed up. Normally when we do it, cars are backed up for at least to the Dan Ryan, which is about a mile and a half from our church. And so we need as many volunteers as we can possibly get.
Wow, just to hear you say that, because we've seen you do this over the years, and it just goes to show you how deep the need is.
Yes.
It must touch you every time when those cars are backed up all the way to the Dan Ryan. Have you ever ran out of food? I mean, obviously you don't want to say no to anybody, so we want to make sure this happens correctly.
Yeah, we do run out of food, and sometimes when we run out of food, we just take the names and we say, hey, we'll get it to you before the week is out. So we aim to try to serve as many people as possible, to be a blessing to many as people as possible. You don't have to just live on the south side of Chicago. It's for the people of Chicago. So whether you're on the south side, the west side, north side, wherever you're from, we want to be a blessing to you.
No one is turned away. That's
Absolutely.
amazing.
Yeah, Project Hood started that in 2012, correct?
Yes.
How has it grown over the years? We were talking in the commercial break. I've only been here for 3 years in Chicago, and I've seen it grown tremendously in that time. So I can't imagine since 2012.
It's been tremendous. Offering programs to help people transform their lives is what it's really all about. Our carpentry program, our violence prevention programs, all of these programs have helped to add growth to what we're trying to do. And now we're in the midst of building a 90,000 square foot community center. The foundation is being laid. Next month, the steel is going to start going up. So we're really excited. Who would have ever thought that on the south side of Chicago, you can ride down King Drive and see a crane putting up a major building. It's a tremendous blessing. And we owe a lot to Fox for showing us when I was on the roof and exposing us and people donating. So we're really thankful and grateful.
I know we've asked you about this before, but we did many live shots with you on that rooftop. So for people who are not familiar, how many months were you actually up there? And how much money did you start with and did you end up with?
So the first time was 10 years ago. I was on the roof for 94 days. Then 10 years later on the anniversary, I decided to go on the roof again to raise the money for the community center. So I was on the roof 343 days.
Wow.
We started with $0.
Yes.
We're now at $30 million. We have 10 more million to go that we're trying to raise so we can be debt free, and that it's really amazing.
Did you hear that, everybody? We need $10 million.
Yes, please.
Okay?
Amazing. Look at God.
Absolutely.
So 11 years of Project Hood.
Yeah.
Where would you like to see Project Hood 11 years from now?
Oh, absolutely. We'd like to be in a lot of different cities where they're experiencing some of the same issues that we're experiencing here in the Chicago area, dealing with violence and dealing with young black men who are taking the lives of other individuals. We'd like to be in Philadelphia, New Orleans, St. Louis, all of these places. So what we're doing here in Chicago, we believe we're creating a model for what we believe will work in other urban areas. And so that's 10 years from now, that's where we hope to be.
Well, it's a beautiful thing. We are so honored to have you here with us. I think we were saying you're our hero, what you've done.
Oh, thank you.
It's just unbelievable. And remember, everybody, nobody is being turned away.
Absolutely.
So where can people go for more information?
They can go to projecthood.org, projecthood.org, and they can find out all the things that they need to know about the giveaway on tomorrow.
Including volunteering.
Including
volunteers.
Any special message you want to give to the folks at home this season of giving and gratitude?
Yeah, absolutely. I know a lot of people are going through a lot of different issues in their own lives with their own families, but I want to encourage you to just be thankful and be grateful. To spread as much love as you possibly can to as many people as you possibly can, because what you throw out, it comes back to you. What you sow, you will reap. And so just love people and be as nice as you possibly can.
Well, Pastor Corey Brooks, we love you. Thank you for
I
coming
love
and
you
sharing
too.
this season of giving, and can't wait to see the progression of the new facility.
Thank you.
Very excited.
I'll be out there with my hard hat.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. It is. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I was too busy kissing a dog. It is one of our favorite nights of the year. The Paws Fur Ball is this evening, raising much-needed funds for our Paws Chicago, the largest no-kill shelter in the country.
That's right, Paws Chicago, one of the largest no-kill shelters in the country. And this year is more important than ever as it comes when euthanasia rates are climbing higher than they've been in about 10 years. So joining us are this year's Fur Ball co-chairs, Brooke, Jay, and Kren McInerney, and they have brought some friends that they gave us. Good morning,
My dog has a top hat.
Good morning.
Oh,
Good
my
morning.
Your dog doesn't have a top hat.
Tell us who we have here. Who are we holding?
This is Rory, a one-year rescue from the CACC.
Okay.
What do you have?
This is Opal. Opal's mom was found tied to a pole.
Aww.
And after the puppies were born, they were brought to the CACC as well.
Oh,
And
no,
now
they
they're
love
with
each other.
Paws. Yeah,
Oh.
look at them kissing.
Oh, the kisses.
Jake, who are you holding? Do you know?
I don't know. Who do we have?
That's Chanel.
Oh, of course it's Chanel. Of
So
course
cute.
this is Chanel.
And who do I have?
And that's Sephora.
Sephora. Oh my gosh. Okay, absolutely beautiful. Brooke, let's start with you. Tell everybody about the importance of this event because this is one of the biggest events of the year for Paws Chicago.
I produce events all over the world. It's the most fun event. People show up with their animals dressed in tuxedos and dresses. It raises money for the largest no-kill shelter, as you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
It saves animals and gives them great homes, provides medical care, lots of spaying and neutering in low-income neighborhoods. It's a really, really critical services they provide.
Truly.
But obviously, not everyone's going to be able to make it out tonight. But for people who can't come out, you guys do a really great job of kind of making it available so that anyone can help, the cause. Because it's fun to get out and get dressed up, but it's happening for a reason.
Yeah, it is happening for a reason.
You're blocking my on-camera time.
You can go online to our silent auction. We have lots of great items on the silent auction, including VIP tickets to the Windy City Smokeout, all kinds of adventures with the Cubs and the Bears and the White Sox and the Bulls.
We got to get the plain white teas involved, right?
Yeah,
That's right. We're trying to get them out.
Do you like dogs? They love dogs, they said. So we're going to definitely get the plain white teas involved in the auction for next year. I have to say, though, the other thing we haven't talked about, which I think is crucial, because we do specials every Friday here on Fox 32, and that is your state-of-the-art medical facility. Mm-hmm. You save lives on a daily basis there. We just profiled 2 dogs last week, one that was an hour away from being put down because he had parvovirus, but now you guys have the first shelter in the country to get this new treatment, and not only did you save that puppy's lives, but you're saving so many others. So thank you, ladies, for co-chairing this year. It's a huge fundraiser. Any final words you want our viewers to know about how to help out?
Definitely check out the silent auction at pawschicago.org. Please bid on the auction items. They're really incredible. And please keep supporting Paws.
What's Orange Friday without some good food, right?
We have had some great food on the plaza today, and we're just continuing it. We are tailgating with the namesake of Bill's Grill, Chef Bill Hazel and
Jory.
Thank you all for being here.
Good morning. How are you? Thank you for having us.
We thank you all for being here.
Yes.
Yes, you all have already brightened our day. You've been they are the light of the plaza.
Yeah. I'm eyeing that mac and cheese right now.
Yeah, we got some of the golden goodness.
Already my favorite people.
Yes. Yes.
Let's talk about what you all like to add into a tailgate here, because I'm getting the feeling you know what you're doing.
Yeah, just a little bit. So, you've been tailgating all year long, and you want to do something a little different, right? We've done the brats, we've done the burgers, we've done maybe the chicken and maybe the shrimps. Well, you know what? Now that the weather's changing a little bit, and we need a little comfort food because sometimes our team isn't doing as well as we would like them to do. Let's go back to summer. Okay. Right? We're going to go back to summer. Let's do some pulled pork and pulled chicken, something off the grill, right? A little taste of summer when things were good, right? Weather was warm, right? And so that's what we like to do, but we do it in sliders.
Okay.
Right? And we like to do it something fun. But then, too, to add to that, we would do a loaded mac and cheese. Right? Yes. Nothing like a good loaded mac and cheese to make the tummy feel yummy, right?
So what's all in it? Can you reveal it?
So here we go. Here's the secret. So for a loaded mac, we start out with the great loaded mac. Now this is home cooked mac. This isn't craft.
We can tell.
Right?
We can tell.
This isn't craft, right? So then what we'll do then is we'll take some jalapenos.
Okay.
With the
Spice it up.
Spice it up. Take some sour cream. Right? We get in there. Oh,
sure.
Right? You get some of that. Right? Then you would take.
Want to?
Right? You take a little bit of the barbecue sauce.
And this isn't just any barbecue sauce.
No, this isn't any barbecue sauce. This is Bill's Grill 2 a.m.
There you go.
Come on,
Made by Jory. Right?
Come on.
Take a little drizzle of that. Get that on there.
Okay.
All right. And let's do the same for this one.
We don't
All
leave it out.
Yeah. Let's build that one too, honey.
Yeah, give me a little extra jalapenos.
Give him a little extra. He wants to warm his insides. He wants to warm from the inside out. You know.
So as you guys are making this, tell me more about Bill's Grills. I know it started at home with friends and family, then just transferred.
Yeah, crazy story, but wonderful story. I was a truck driver for over the world for years, man, and then life transitioned into what am I gonna do next? And I was always cooking when I would come home. And we cooked so much food, we'd invite everybody over. What are we gonna do with all this food? Friends said, listen, this food is so good, you gotta go into business. Lo and behold, life transitions to where that happened. And here we are. We started in 2014. We're still going. We're a mobile food truck. We serve Indiana and greater Chicagoland. We're Chicagoans by heart, but tax refugees. We're over in Indiana now, right? And don't say my name too loud. They're probably still looking for me to come back, right?
Jory, you have a pineapple dish too?
I do. So what we do with the grilled pineapple, after you cut it up, put it on the grill with a little cinnamon and brown sugar. You take for your sliders though, to kick it up a notch. Put your meat on there, and then you put your pineapples on top. Easy peasy,
That sounds
good eating.
good too. And I would put that pineapple on like a pound cake or something.
Oh
Put the
yeah,
pound
you
cake
could,
on.
but it's great by itself.
I know that's right.
It's a good dish all by itself.
Well, listen, I've been standing looking at this for long.
Yeah, so listen,
listen.
you gotta get in there. You gotta get in there. You gotta get in there.
Listen, thank you all so much for being here. Congratulations on everything. You know, it's good to show people that when you can make that transition, make a leap of faith, and it will pay off.
Doing it with a partner.
There you go.
Doing it with a partner.
There you go.
That's right.
I love it.
It's bomb.com too, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much for being here.
Thank you, guys.
Welcome back as we wrap up Orange Friday, one of the best ones ever. T is enjoying his food. Thank you again.
A little something extra.
What could we use?
Maybe a little music.
Music. How about if we leave you with another amazing song by the Plain White Tees? Thank you so much, Plain White Tees. Take it away. Happy Orange Friday, everyone.
Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty, yes you do. Times Square can't shine as bright as you, I swear it's true. Hey there, Delilah, don't you worry about that distance, I'm right there. If you get lonely, give this song another listen, close your eyes. Listen to my voice, it's my disguise. I'm by your side. Oh, it's what you do to me. 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 What you do to me. Hey there, Delilah, I know times are getting hard. Just believe me, girl, someday I'll pay the bills. With this guitar, we'll have it good. We'll have the life we knew we would. My word is good. Hey there, Delilah, I've got so much left to say. If every simple song I wrote to you would take your breath away, I'd write it all. Even more in love with me you'd fall, we'd have it all. Oh, it's what you do to me. 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 1,000 miles seems pretty far. They've got planes and trains and cars. I'd walk to you if I had no other way. Our friends would all make fun of us. We'll just laugh along because we know that none of them have felt this way. Delilah, I can promise you, by the time we get through, the world will never ever be the same. You're to blame. Hey there, Delilah, you be good and don't you miss me. 2 more years and you'll be done with school. I'll be making history like I do. You'll know it's all because of you. We can do whatever we want to. Hey there, Delilah, here's to you. This one's for you. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, it's...
You want to know the NFC North?
I think the Lions win the division, yes.
There's only one play.
They're going to be ready to rock and roll.
First and North on Fox Local.
This division wide open.
Lou Canellis leads the division's best sports reporters.
You guys are being too nice.
Get prepped for game day.
Not getting that love from me.
With First and North exclusively on Fox Local.
So enjoy it while it lasts.
To get Fox Local on your smart TV, search Fox Local on these streaming platforms.